Hey guys, Study Goof's back again for another video. We'll be hopping into a 10-minute game right here. And we're playing as white. Cool. Is that Jerry from Tom and Jerry? Oh, what an opponent. And I think it's Lithuania, I'm guessing. Oh, no, Colombia. Maybe they look a little similar. But going straight into the Italian game. And he's inviting me to play this fried liver thing. Though, I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna go ahead, play D3 and protect this pawn. Very regular gameplay here. And he played this move, which is much more quiet, and I don't really know how to play against it. I don't think I've seen this line really too much before. I've seen like going here that we basically just transpose back into the main line, but I mean it makes sense to just castle. So I think I'm just gonna do that. So let's go ahead and castle. And I don't really like it too much when my opponent ends up playing like d5, but it hasn't happened just yet. So we're still chilling. We're still doing all good. We can play c3, but it's okay, I guess. Yeah, c3 is playable for sure. c3 is playable, but usually it's for like the rapid queenside expansion with like b4, but his bishop's not on b4 this time. But I think I'm going to still try c3 because we might end up playing like a d4 move in the future after maybe rook e1. And I think this square should be good for our bishop to come back if needed. Okay, he's not going to be playing d5. He opted against that. And I think it's time for my bishop to get developed. So I'm thinking of just bishop e3. Bishop e3 makes sense. Bishop e3, and then if he goes here, I think I just have knight d2. But if he goes here, I think I still have knight d2, and then I can maybe move my queen elsewhere, or maybe we'll end up doing like this cool maneuver. But I think bishop e3 should be good. Let's go ahead and play bishop e3. If he goes here, I think I'm okay with trading off this pawn because I'm gonna end up playing d4. So I'm happy to do that. He played d3 and then this move. So did I miss something, or he's just switching up the move order? Okay, well, I think I'm forced to take here, so I'll go ahead take. And he's going to take both with this piece, which makes sense. We've got a few moves. I could play. I kind of play queen here, but then he has this move, and then it looks a little confused. Oh, yeah, then I have this though. And if he takes, I take, and this is still in trouble. And then I'm also threatening this. So I'm thinking about this move. Teacher takes, but then what about this? Then I guess I have this here. He takes here. I take with the queen, and I'm pinning this pawn. So then I guess this is for sure playable. I have this, then attacking this. Honestly, this seems playable, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this. But it feels a little weird. So he does have that move, right? That is true. Okay. If I take here and then he takes here, can I take here? He takes here. I have check. He takes back. I take here. So I take a pawn. He gets a bishop. Bishop, rook. So I have a pawn for a rook. That doesn't seem very fair. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good trade. Oh, I guess I could just take back here. But then if he takes... I take back here, maybe? It feels weird because of this isolated pawn. I don't think I like that very much. Let's go ahead and play rook e1 to defend this piece. Now I'm actually threatening to take on that square. He has this move, and yeah, this actually doesn't look too good for me. I guess I go here, but then he has c3. No, but I can't take there, can I? It gets a little weird. Then I just go back here and let him get c3 in, or c6 in. If I go here, and he takes here, I take. He takes. I take with the rook, and if he gives me a check, I just come back. I feel like this is the only move, actually, at this point, so... I think I walked myself into not the best position. We're going to figure out how this goes soon. And I'm thinking if he takes here, I actually have this move right here. Takes here. And then... Okay. Looks... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take here. Got to take with this piece. I think it would be great if he gives us a check. Oh, well, I guess it would just be hanging a piece, so... Wouldn't be great for him at all. So can I go here and then here? We need to get the piece to a better square. And is he helping us here with this move? Let's see. If he goes here, I guess I just bring my queen back. Drop the queen. But I don't want to drop this piece, though. So maybe he... No, he doesn't have this move. But I think this looks good. This doesn't look good at all. That does not look like a good move. Maybe after, but I'm not threatening anything right now, so... Not yet, but I think this should be fine. And we're starting to get low on time again, so... It's the time to move. If I go here, he takes here. That doesn't look good. I have this move, but it just looks so bad. I guess I have this. I think trading might be okay here. Okay, I can double his pawns as well. I think let's do it. I'm thinking of just doing this, honestly. Let's do it. I need to get these pieces safe. Oh, Oh, there's the piece drop. We dropped a piece. I think I moved a little too quickly. This is where it all. Yeah, now it gets really messy. I should have played this first, and then this. We made a bit of a mistake, unfortunately, but we must keep playing on, right? Let's play here. Hopefully he takes this. We could try for a trap. Oh, that's even worse for me. I think I might have messed up. I have messed up this position. I'm down 2 pawns now. And it's going to be really easy for him to... did I just blunder even more? Oh no, I have this for now. Oh my, this got bad. I'm just digging myself into deeper and deeper holes. If he goes here, then I don't actually have a square for this piece. I see him trading here, and this is a really bad game all of a sudden. I think b3 should have been good enough to keep it equal, but I missed it completely. Oh, I don't want to hang this knight, right? There's no good square for this knight either. I can go back here, but it doesn't feel good. I don't have any good moves. Oh, I dug myself into a really deep hole. He can start coming back down here, and he's just winning. Oh, he has this again. Okay. I'm not gonna oh, no, oh, wait, I guess this is still all good. We're still okay there. Did he just blunder? Is he trying to flag me? Did he just blunder? Did he just blunder back? Guy, he blundered so hard. It's unbelievable. I have a queen. I can get a checkmate in. What just happened? Okay. We just got a win. My opponent just... I don't even know what just happened. We just got 7 points off that, and... I mean... I guess... He was 1930 rated. So he's a good player as well. One mistake, one blunder according to the engine, of course. Let's hop into the game review. I know we were losing for sure, but is it where's my game? For some reason, it's not showing up. I'm gonna try reloading the page. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys saw the. Why isn't this coming up? Let's see. I cannot tell you why the thing isn't working. Oh, okay. All of a sudden it is working. I just updated it, I guess. I don't know. But if we're looking at the chart, it's a little hard to read. I don't know why. It's very bugged out. And I'm trying to refresh the page, and it still shows that. I've got no clue. And maybe it's working fine for you guys, but that would be great if it's working fine for you guys. But on my screen as well, it looks a little ugly, but it's still good enough. Or maybe it's selected. Nope, it's not selected. Okay, going back. This is all book, and c3 is actually fine, I guess. So d6, bishop e3 is a mistake, and that's so weird. It still wants a4. I guess we're making this square here because we don't want him to just come in. I guess here to see the mistake here is. I guess if we go to analysis, maybe is knight a5 an idea here? Yeah, it's there. It is there. And knight a5 is able to secure the bishop here for black. So that's why you want to play a4. Maybe a3 also works for that, but we missed that move. He let us keep our bishop pair for now. And then I played queen b3, which is just a mistake. And we see why was punished. We see this move, and then if I play like this, well, oh, he has c6 defends everything because of the queen, and we kind of saw this idea. So we did say we have to play queen a4, but we lose the bishop pair, and that's probably not very good for us. And bishop e6, and he's developing with tempo, and I guess we're actually losing this pawn too. So this isn't good at all. No, this is not good at all. And I missed bishop e6. This doesn't work. Rook e1, I guess, sort of works, but we should have played like a4 earlier so that we can slide this bishop down and keep the bishop pair. And we're seeing the results, I guess, the consequences of our mistakes. So very obvious. Yeah, and knight c4, knight takes c4 is a great move. Makes sense. And f6 is also a great move. Perfect. Yeah, makes sense. And it starts to get a little weird here because I know I'm just down. I'm kind of bad because of this queen. It feels so misplaced, right? We want this queen to come back over here, but if it comes back right now, that we drop this pawn. So that's why the knight's here. But right again, this knight is blocking the only open file, which is where our rook wants to be. So our pieces are very uncoordinated, and that's what we shouldn't be having at all. So I played knight e4, trying to free up this square, and queen b5 is excellent. Okay, this is so weird. I feel like it's so weird that black has such a big advantage. I don't feel like this is a minus 2.4 advantage for black, but if it is, I guess. But this is insane. And now I'm realizing, you know why? It's because of these pawn pushes, where eventually, like, let's say if I did play my b3, he has okay, b5 is not really what I was expecting. But does he have f5? Oh, he isn't. Okay, he's knight back here. Or, yeah, so. Or I have knight here, so it doesn't work just yet, but. I am so surprised. I'm, like, so confused right now. Maybe this is why it's. No, it's not even asking for, like, h6 either. I was thinking maybe it wants h6 so they can control this square, and so that when they do play f5, we can go to g5, but. I'm really confused right now. And I guess b5, if he takes... Is there something here, maybe? So, yeah, okay, let's say b5 at take. Bishop takes b3. Yeah, that's true. I am... I'm just so amazed that this is like this is a sizable advantage, like a very seriously sizable advantage when the material is completely equal. And actually now we're up a pawn, but it says bishop takes b3 is almost -4 points for black. So I'm very confused. Yeah, let's say we bring this rook down here to keep this protected. Bishop c4 and the bishop's on a really good square. Winning back this pawn. It feels so weird that it's such a big advantage. But I'll tell you two things. So, of course, black has control of this file, and then black has the more active rooks. So black just has more active rooks. My rooks are very passive, and I guess this square isn't really good for a rook. It really wants to be on like d2, but it can't get to d2 because of black's rook. And he has a stronger center. I feel like these do have to end up being pushed, and they just must create some like really strong winning thing, because like eventually when it gets here and then you push here, then you have a pass pawn and black has something very easy to play to. But it's still interesting that it's such a big advantage. And of course, after dropping this, like everything's just falling apart here. Bishop b3. This is a great move by him because he knows that I want to play b3, so he can stop that. Very strong move. I played this, and everything is just falling apart because it's -5, right? And I kept thinking about some move like this. Like, where do I go? Knight e to d2. This is certainly not something that I want to play, but I guess it has to be played. And now he has e4, and then now up and coming is this move where it's attacking this defender and this. So that's why you have to play rook e2 to actually keep this safe. But this is just crazy. So yeah. Oh, bishop b5 is interesting. Set up with this pin. So then we're threatening to take here. If we take back with the knight, then we actually lose a rook. So we have to take back the rook, but then he takes here. We've got black has such an active rook, just about to come down to a2, and this pawn is about to be in trouble, and everything's about to be in trouble. So it's certainly a little easier to play as black. Well, it's certainly much easier to play as black with the active rooks, but rook takes d3 is advisable. Second best move, but of course I'm trying to keep everything. And yep, see, he brings it down, and this is a very easy way to win. Like, just keep it. But I don't know why he blundered this. And according to the engine, it's still drawable, which is insane. And it has to be because of like well, obviously it's because of the pawns, because black has 3 pawns for the knight, so it's playable. And I'll tell you what, it's really because of these rooks. And as you guys can see, the best move is bring your other rook down here. Make sure that white is stuck here. So now look, well, the knight is stuck here, or else you lose this pawn, and then basically checkmate unless you go here, but then you're just blundering back your knight, so that doesn't work. And then this rook is stuck here, so really, white only has this rook, but can't do anything with this rook. But if you move this rook, then all of a sudden you give up this pawn. And you probably don't want to give up your pawn. So this is interesting, yeah, but he didn't see this move, and he played the other rook there. But this allows me to get my rook out. And actually, I misplayed here. I should have just I think I should just try to trade. This is because he's setting up the trade perfectly for me. A knight e4 is best according to the engine as well, so fair enough. But I bring my rook, my knight back, and just end up trading anyways. It's crazy that this is like drawn though. Right now there's a free pawn, so I guess I should have taken that. That's the slightly better way to do it, but it just felt like it was so drawn. And it's just crazy to me that after this trade, it's dead drawn according to the engine. And I'm guessing this is probably like some table-based analysis and stuff. But wow, it's amazing that this is drawn. Anyways, he lets my rook get active, and once the rook is active, you know who's winning. Earlier, black had his rooks active, and now mine are active. It's on the 7th rank, and I can just bring in my knight, and I'm just winning. I can just take all his pawns. And here, like anybody should be able to beat, like even Stockfish or Magnus or anything. But at this point, it's really easy. But I guess what the important part was, yeah, we should have kept a4. So I thought a4 was only really just queen to expansion, because usually this bishop is like here, and when you play h4, you're threatening to trap it there, threatening to trap the black square bishop, which could have been on c5 on b6, but you a4 is really important because this bishop, again, is really important. You want to be able to slide it back. Maybe put this knight there instead. So by playing queen here, I'm just crushing myself because giving up the bishop pair very obviously, and it's just bad. He has the my opponent has a bishop pair. It's a bit more open, and as the game continues, it just gets more and more open. Another thing is I took this queen thinking that it would just be good for me automatically because I'm doubling up these pawns. But what happens a lot of times, and we know this, is like when somebody plays like bishop e3 and your bishop is here, you almost always move your bishop back to b6. You don't want to take on their terms, of course. But if you move it back to bishop e6 and they take with their h pawn, and all of a sudden this rook is open, and a rook has to be on an open file, right? So you're just improving your opponent's position. And I think even though material is completely equal, it's a -2 advantage here, and that is because of rook activity. And rook activity is so important in this game. And you guys could even see that, well, like right here, if he played the right rook move, if both of his rooks are perfectly used, it's drawing. Maybe it's even winning. It's possible that's winning. It keeps like fluttering back and forth, and we're at depth 24, which is very deep, like 12 moves deep in all the moves. It's now depth 27. It's starting to look like it's a draw, but still, it's insane. So this should have been a draw, but by playing the wrong moves, he lets me get out. And it's insane how like I can't wrap my head around how like taking here is a draw, and it has to be like a draw with only perfect play because it's hard to this is insane. But I guess it's there must be something about like how oh my god, are you serious? Wait, so I'm thinking like how exactly do you take this knight out of this like area? And well, maybe you play c3 here, so then they can't go this way or something like that. But I guess no, you still have this, and you're threatening to actually come out. So I can't tell you. This is insane to me. And so king s7. If you go to knight e3, then you have this move. King e6, and you're controlling both of these squares. If you try to go here, you don't have anywhere to go to. I guess there's this maneuver, but this maneuver gets stopped very quickly with this move. This is insane. This is like something that you need to like actually think about, and I don't think I'm gonna do that just right now. Anyways, yeah. But then, right when he gives me the rook, this move, all of a sudden it's just easily winning because there is no way for black to save all his pawns, and that's just the truth. Because once the rook is active, his rook is going to be stuck in the defender's position in like in a very passive mode. Mine is an aggressive mode, and it's controlling this square, so he has to go back. But it's also attacking this square, and that means the king has to stay there too. And if the king doesn't stay there, well, he's going to lose a pawn, right? And then, well, I just have another piece, so it's just 100% winning for me. Like, there's nothing black can do. He's just going to lose all his pawns, and that's a win. So we got really lucky that our opponent tried to make the game even for us, I guess, but he blundered by making it even more winning. So we got very lucky, but still a good game to learn from. I think that should be it for this game, so I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.